Epic Universe, how I have missed you. We are back here today to come experience Epic Universe about 6 months after opening. We are back at Epic Universe to check out what is going on here. It's been 6 months since the park has opened. I want to see, does it still hold up? Is it still potentially my favorite park? I'm still not confirmed. I feel like it needs to be open for a year. I need to come a little bit more. But we just want to come see what's going on. Stardust just reopened yesterday. I think they have some new signage, some new merch has come to the park. So we're just going to hopefully have a pretty epic day here and just check in on the park 6 months later. Now I'm hoping that the rain holds out. We've had storms all weekend, but let's hope again, no issues today. On the way out, I will be picking up my Captain Cacao plush. They have gotten a restock. Very happy about that. I think the first thing we need to do is head over to Stardust. Speaking of it reopening, I think the line was decently short. So let's go see what's going on over there. I want to show you guys the new signage. They did, again, make a few changes from what I have heard. Here they come. I'm so excited to get back on this ride. Again, I'm hoping there are no changes, but we'll see. Obviously, it was a horrific accident that happened, but I do know, like I said, signage has changed. I know a lot of people are predicting more like trim brakes and things like that. I don't think so. I don't think that they've added anything. So I think right here, the guests using mobility devices must be able to walk independently. I believe that is something that was added because I think that was the big issue. They can't assist you anymore from what I kind of heard. Either way, this is your new and updated signage here. Posted 45 minutes. I know yesterday it was like up to like 200 plus minutes as obviously it reopens. People are very excited about it. Today looks probably to be normal. I feel like this ride tends to be around 45 minutes to an hour on average. So this is interesting. Look at this. We are coming into the extended queue. We have never used extended queue, have we?
I've never even seen extended queue.
I know. It was never used any of the times that we have been. So it comes all the way back here and it kind of weaves around. That's crazy. Holy cow, I've never seen this before. They also have warning signs posted throughout the extended queue back here. Now again, we haven't been back here, so these could have been here for a while. Still one of my favorite parts about Epic are the lockers. Also again, more warning signs posted. They are everywhere.
The day before, I was very nervous.
Well, it looks like the ride is the same. From what I can tell, no changes were there. And I do know that they noted that the investigation, there were like no issues with the ride. So they said everything was operating as intended. As of right now, I think everything is normal. Now, that's not to say things couldn't change in the future, but as of this moment, the second day that it is reopened, and today is like the first day that it's fully open. I think yesterday it opened up at like 6 p.m. So it opened up kind of late. But today it opened up like right when the park opened. So everybody was riding nice and early. Now the one downside to it is that getting off, you know, you hear people talking about like, oh yeah, like that was, you know, fun. Like I could see where somebody might be whipping around or, you know, like they're talking. And unfortunately, I think that's like a new stain on the ride, which kind of stinks because like the ride is so fantastic that people like talking about it that way instead of like talking about the actual attraction kind of is unfortunate. But obviously there's also like thrill seekers that are like, oh, you know, like they're gonna go searching stuff out like that, which is also unfortunate. But yeah, right now we're getting a little afternoon shower. It's starting to mist here. Now we are coming over here into Donkey Kong country because we're gonna try and do Minecart Madness. This has been a ride that I absolutely love. I wanna see how much I am still enjoying it. And being here at Epic just makes me want to like do every attraction. But more importantly, I just wanna see how much I'm like actually in love with the attractions that I loved from like opening, you know? It's like, it's been so long since I've ridden them. You know what I still have yet to do? Is meet Donkey Kong. It's been so long that the last time we were here, we tried to meet him and the line got capped, unfortunately. Let's go see it. It's a 95-minute posted for Minecart Madness. So a lot of people are leaving. Again, there is a little bit of drizzle happening right now, but the outside isn't here, which makes me think we might luck out. Do you think we could get water fountains to go a little bit further than that? I feel like you have to like touch the mouthpiece, which is kind of gross, and they're both like that, you know? Anyway, I think I was hearing that there's a weather delay, so let's hope maybe it's not the case, or maybe it goes away here soon, because this isn't too bad of a line right here.
Keep your eyes open for the big boss. Tiki Tom. That bongo rainbows can hypnotize ya.
Well, we just finished up. I will say it felt extra short. Maybe that's because we waited like over 2 hours for this ride, but it felt really short. But it was good. I love this ride. I just wish we didn't have the delays that we did, but you know what? We knocked it out, and the park is open till 10. Last night it said it was only open till 8, and then today they changed it to 10 p.m. How did you like that pizza? I want to keep calling it a pizza.
The calzone.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I think it was like, you know, with annual pass, maybe like $10. It was a really good snack to hold you over if you're hungry and you don't just want like popcorn. So it was quick and it was cheap and it was hot and it was fresh, and I really liked it. I would recommend it. But I also love like pizza rolls, and it kind of gave me a pizza roll vibe, but it was delicious in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's actually right here over at like the Yoshi like snack cart right here, so you can see the red calzone. That's the one that we got. So they have a red and a green one there. So the green one is for vegan, and then the red one is the regular. Oh, it looks like the Mario with the coins right here is missing the little fountain here, so it looks like they're doing some construction on it. We are coming over here to the Oak and Star Tavern for some barbecue. This is one of my favorite places to come, especially for breakfast. Unfortunately, they only have breakfast for like the first 30 minutes of the park being open, because it opens up at 10, and then they have breakfast till like 10:30, but we're coming in, having some barbecue. Now don't forget, if you guys are doing like the 2 meats 1 side option, if you choose like one of the more expensive sides for your side and then add whatever the cheaper one is, you can end up saving some money. So it was about $27 before, and then we swapped around our sides and we ended up saving about an extra $1 there, which is actually pretty nice. Well, we ended up finishing everything here. So we did the ribs and the brisket. Brisket was fantastic, and the ribs, honestly, super good. We also did the mac and cheese, which was delicious. We tried out the cauliflower here, and it was pretty good. I just wish it was cooked a little bit longer. And then the mango bread really hit today. So I really liked today's dish. Last time we came here, I liked it. I wasn't obsessed with it, but I thought it was very good. But today was like a home run. So definitely excited to try more and more items from here, because everything has been pretty dang good. Like I said, the flavor was really good on the cauliflower. It just wasn't cooked the way that I would have liked it. But again, flavor was still delicious. Plus, I just don't think that you could beat the vibes of this place. I know I pointed out every single time that we come in here, but I just love the woodsy vibes, just the lights. You get the fire over there that's lit up. I love the stained glass that you get on the back here. There's just something about this place that's just awesome. Then if you want live music, you just go to the other side. All right, how did you end up liking our lunch here?
I thought it was so much better this time than last time. And last time wasn't bad. Last time was just like, yeah, it's okay. But I really enjoyed the barbecue today. So much better experience, and like much more willing to come back for lunch.
Yeah, highly agree. Like I was already stating, really, really good. I liked it before already. We've come for breakfast a number of times, but lunch we've only done once, and today was really good. So plan on coming back. I want to come back again for breakfast. I also want to try the breakfast over inside of Harry Potter, because I know that they have some stuff over there, but you got to be here like right away. We were like right after 10:30, unfortunately, today. I absolutely just love the music here at Epic, walking around Celestial. I play this music on Spotify a lot, by the way. Like, this isn't just me saying like, oh, I'm here, like I love the music. I love the music. I have played it so much. It is literally one of my favorite soundtracks to any theme park ever. So good. Also, they're doing a fountain show right now, but I think we're gonna head over to Dark Universe. Both those lines seem to be pretty short right now. I think both of them are under 30 minutes, so it's not too bad. I think the rain kind of chased a few people away. I assume they'll end up coming back. But like I said earlier, again, the park was set to close at 8 p.m. tonight. We were thinking we might be going to Halloween Horror Nights, but now that the park is staying open until 10 p.m., I'm like, might as well stay till close, right? What I'm really curious about is the roaming characters, because from what I understand, Toad hasn't been around for a little while. So is Igor still out here? Is the violinist still out here?
No, it's okay.
Like, what's all going on inside of Darkmoor? Are you gonna give us, it's alive? Not today? Not today, not today. It's been a long time since we've been in Dark Universe.
It's been a long time since we've been to Epic, period.
I know, it has been.
It's nice with the cooler weather though. Like
It is.
huge difference.
Yeah, we came 4th of July and it was very, very hot. Also, we're getting more rain right now, so it is back. But we're heading this way so we can hang out inside of Monsters Unchained. Well, we made it in. It is pouring out there. Oh, the lights are flashing for us. Oh, there it goes. Who's the true monster?
Now it's freezing
It is
in
very
here.
cold in here, but we got our umbrella. It just started to downpour. Also very slippery inside of Dartmoor when it is raining. I almost beefed it.
Oh, I saw.
I know, that would have been so
Felt
bad. All right, but you know what? Line isn't too bad here, so I don't know. Hopefully we buy up some time, let the rain pass. Absolutely love this queue. It's been so long. What an awesome queue. We're here in Halloween. The vibes are high. Oh, it's perfect. I will say, I think that they lit this room up a little bit more compared to the months past because, like, I can see everything a lot easier. Was not the case, I feel like, before. And again, not too bad for the line. The thing is, this ride's capacity is just insane. They just chug through people, so not gonna have too much of a wait here. You know what I didn't notice before are like the dials on the wall right there. And then kind of the same thing over here. It's like some like capacitor machines all set up. It's like parts of the ride. You excited to ride Monsters Unchained?
I am. I mean, I was more excited to ride Stardust than I'm excited to ride Stardust for the night. But I am excited to ride Monsters, if that's what you asked me.
I know. I'm just so excited. Yeah, Hiccups will be nice too. I haven't ridden that in a while. I wonder if that. No, okay. I was gonna say one of those tubes doesn't look like it's sending jolts through, but it is now. It looks like they're having some issues with the pre-show right now. Not with the ride. They said there's some hiccups going on with that, so we are just currently having a downtime right now, just waiting for the pre-show to get taken care of, get moving through. Unfortunately, weather delays, some hiccups here and there. Hopefully we get through here in just a few minutes. All right, it looks like we are moving through. We could be front and center for Igor.
I'm ready for them. Yes, Doctor! Friends.
Still so incredible.
See? There's nothing to be afraid of.
Alrighty, here we go. We'll catch you guys on the other side. It's been so long. We just finished up on Monsters Unchained. I do want to point out that they got the vinyls back in stock if you guys are looking for them. They do have them here again. This is all of the music here inside of Dark Universe. We also have some ornaments here. I think these are new. I don't recall seeing these before. It's like we have all of our monsters here. Oh, look at this. We have like the little monster minis here. So this is like a Dracula bag. And then you can like put stuff on display a little bit right there. So it's actually really nice. It looks like the Biddy monsters though are still the same. No new like versions or anything like that. But I also do want to mention there were a number of animatronics down. So the first like phantom situation that you had there, he was just like permanently turned and the fire was still going, but he wasn't playing and then turned. The situation where Frank is getting like attacked by one of the brides, that was just covered with like a tarp. And then where Victoria is like shooting at one of the brides, like up top, the one bride wasn't moving. It was just like the lights were turned off. So that one wasn't working. So definitely still a few issues with consistency, unfortunately, but still a great ride, and the last Dracula worked, which is a huge plus because that's, in my opinion, like the best one there. The way it moves looks so lifelike, so it was cool to see that, except like the heart didn't light up as much as I would have liked. Before it like used to like really shine, you could hardly see it, so it didn't totally look like he was getting zapped. But either way, it was still nice to see that that worked. But again, those animatronics, I don't know if I've done a run where it's been every single animatronic working. I think one time I did a single rider and Nicole wasn't with me, and I think that was the only time I had every single animatronic working. Oh, we're about to have the land come to life. And there it goes. As it's raining again. Rain, rain, go away. Yeah, and I want to see this at night again. But yeah, it's raining. I gotta get the umbrella. So much rain today. My goodness. How much did it rain today? Probably 70%,
I think it's rained
80%?
more than it hasn't.
Yeah, it's definitely been rough. Lots and lots of rain out there. I mean, we were outside for, I feel like, 2 seconds. Even with an umbrella, my feet are soaked. It does look like the rain has started to subside just a little bit here. I think we're gonna try and keep on moving and grooving. I wanna see the Harry Potter show again. Hopefully that's going on. I know some of the shows don't always run all day. I know Nightmare Fuel also yesterday didn't have its last show. Again, we have like blue skies over there. There's definitely some dark gray skies over there. So we'll see how much longer we have right now. Before we head anywhere though, I do actually want to come over here to Pizza Moon. Need to get a little sweet treat. Gonna try out that like s'more dessert. It looks pretty good. We still haven't gotten it yet. Also, you guys can get the boxes from here now, like the little to-go boxes. So this is pretty good. It's definitely really chocolatey. There's not a ton of like the Nutella or like extra flavors there. It's definitely more of like a brownie, but it's soft, it's gooey. I'd like to have something that was a little bit more, almost like runny. I wish like maybe the Nutella or like a chocolatey sauce was kind of like drizzled on there. It's very rich. It's a nice portion size. And I think after our AP discount, which we get, what, like 15% off or whatever of the food, it came out to be a little over $10. And we're obviously gonna take the rest to go, but it's rich. Definitely can't finish it. Even between Nicole and I, we can't split this either. It's just too much, but it is a nice flavor. Definitely chocolatey. I still think the best dessert here is still probably that chocolate chip cookie from Frosty Moon. But honestly, this is pretty good for the size and the price. I think it's actually a solid purchase. How do you like it? How's the flavor?
It's good. It's kind of like a basic chocolate fudge brownie. I liked that one at the Today Cafe better, but it is very good.
Of course, I said we're gonna like get it to go as we eat almost half of it in here, but now we're gonna get going on the move. Also, they don't have like to-go silverware, so they use like typical silverware, unfortunately, so we couldn't kind of take it to go the same way. We have to find some sort of silverware elsewhere. I guess you could still like, what, eat it by hand?
Oh yeah, it's not like it's wet or anything. Like,
but I mean, it might get a little messy. Well, it looks like the violinist is still here. Not the same one from before, but they are still playing the violin. I also did see over on the stage, they have like the singers over there, so they still have some of the entertainment out here. I did not see Igor, but it is a little rainy. It kind of has been all day, so I don't know if Igor is still hanging out over there. Also didn't see any of the characters over inside of Super Nintendo. Once again, with the rain, I don't know if they were out at that time. More rain as we are heading into the Ministry of Magic here.
Burgle cannot say.
Back to work. The both of you. Ringmaster Skinder wants those cages clean.
Yes, sir.
That's how I would
Here we
travel.
go. We've only seen this show one time since we've been coming, so I'm excited to come back. And there it is. Definitely a shorter show than I remember, but
Thank you
great
kindly
show.
for joining us.
it's cute. It's shorter than I remember, and I feel like half the time is spent like standing up. So I wish it was a little bit longer in this room. But
Yeah.
it's cute.
It
They're
is.
fun.
I was gonna say, there's so much like stuff there. I'd love to see more of it, you know? Like I'd like to see like more story going on.
With the
It's-
beast once you're like in the forest.
Yeah, so, but very cool show. Love it. It was nice to get out of the rain as well. So hopefully no more rain for the rest of the day. Let's cross our fingers. Well, right now, no rain. We're not seeing any more in the forecast. But super cool to come out of the show still. It's still unique that, you know, you go into this tent and you go way back there. Well, look at this. They have roaming characters out right now, too. So they still do have characters hanging out in each of these worlds. Currently, it does look like Ministry of Magic is posted 95. However, we waited outside and we didn't even wait 90, I don't think. And it was like out there around like the corner in like the extended queue. So if I don't see it all the way out there, part of me thinks it wouldn't be 95, but I'm not too sure. Alrighty, it is time to come over here to Isle of Berk. Again, probably my favorite world out of all of them here. I mean, I love all of them pretty equally, but I don't know, there's just a special place with Isle. It has been a while, Isle of Berk. Man, this is such a good reveal though. I mean, how do you not just love it? And the way the transition of the music hits the second you walk in here, still so good. Again, so much rain today. I am slipping and sliding everywhere that I walk, but I just absolutely love this land. Yeah, I feel like they might have like a drainage issue. So you have some of these here, but like you could tell the wood is a little sunk in the middles. So I feel like we're getting a lot of standing water all over the place out here, especially when it rains pretty heavy, which again it will. So I wonder if they're gonna end up changing some of the drainage here in the park, specifically right here. Like I said, this is the most I think I've seen for standing water. Well, right now Hiccups is a posted 35-minute wait, so I guess let's go check that out. Again, I think the weather is gonna hold out for now, so I think we're gonna be okay. Oh man, it's even soaked and drenched in here. That's a bummer. So in the app, it was showing 20, and it said 35 out there, but honestly, I don't think this is gonna be too bad. So this is unique. They actually told us to go to a specific locker, so they said locker 3. So as you can see, like people are now assigned lockers over here, so I wonder if they'll start doing that more and more. How did you like going back on?
I would say on a 3rd and a 4th and a 5th time if it was up to me. So I say let's go back to those lockers and just run this park down.
That was 2 times in a row again, so we didn't wait too much on the first one, and then there was no line on the second.
No,
so.
and I mean, if you keep your stuff in the locker, it really like speeds up the process too.
Yeah, it goes fast. Let's go see if he's blowing the fire to start the kiln over here. Sometimes he'll like wake up and then he like spits the fire over here.
Yep. Like onto this like perch right here.
Oh, you can do it? So Nicole made a good point. Now that the park is open till 10 tonight, which again looked like it changed last minute, I wonder if a lot of people are leaving thinking that it closes at 8, but it's open for 2 more hours because it's already like 7:30 right now. But he didn't breathe the fire over there, unfortunately. It looks like Fire Drill is down right now. I wonder if they actually close it early. I know a lot of water rides tend to close a little bit earlier, so I don't know if there's like maintenance or things they have to do every night. But yeah, you can see all the boats are stacked up. It's not running. So we just found a bag and we're coming to return it, but look at that. Epic Universe Express is sold out today. That is crazy. It has been pretty busy overall, but I wasn't expecting to see that. But yeah, we found a bag on the bench. We waited a few minutes to see. Unfortunately, nobody came back to grab it, so we just turned it into concierge over here. That's the best thing to do. They've got these all over the place. Next to every single portal, you'll find the concierge. So if you ever need any, help, assistance, need to turn anything in, or need help, whatever the case might be, you've got them next to every single portal. Now, I think we might grab a little bite to eat, little dinner, and then we're gonna close this thing out for the last hour and a half here and just kind of enjoy the night vibes. Again, really appreciate that the park is open for another 2 hours, considering we would have been wrapping up right now. Back inside, here we go. I mean, like I said, would we eat anywhere else other than Pizza Moon right now? Probably one of my favorite places here, at least if you're not looking at Atlantic or Blue Dragon, which I think we're gonna do Blue Dragon in November, right?
Yeah.
So we're coming back in November, so we'll be back for that, and then also New Year's Eve, yeah.
Okay, it'll be interesting coming back because it'll be after the time change.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have like a lot of night time, but I hope the park's still open decently late. Like I don't want them to close at 7 just because the hours are different. You know what I mean? Or like the time change is different.
One thing I noticed is nothing really going on for the Halloween time either, though.
No,
I didn't
definitely
notice
not.
anything.
It's all about Universal Studios. No need for Epic.
Yeah, so I was trying to see as well, like while we were here, like was there anything Halloween
Think
based?
about that. I didn't see a single thing. Not a tree. Not a decor. Not a theme. Nothing. Not even like a little cute leaf
No, not
thing
at all.
put up. Nothing. No Halloween here.
Yeah, Halloween not really existent inside of Epic Universe, at least this year. Obviously things can change in the future, but as far as Halloween goes, yeah, I've not really seen anything. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully next year they do some stuff for Halloween. Again, I'm not saying like they would or wouldn't do Halloween things. Obviously this is the first year. They're probably trying to get everything under control, see what's going on. But yeah, not a single Halloween thing here at Epic. So a little shocked. I would have expected maybe Darkmoor to have a little bit, or like something, maybe a treat or whatever it would have been. But yeah, I haven't seen much of anything. So Oh well, just doing epic things. Pizza is here. Look at that. We got a little char right here on the end too, which again, we've asked for like well done. Apparently they can't totally do that. I think they did it like one time early on, but haven't been able to since. So I don't know, but absolutely love their pizza. Again, it's seriously one of my favorites in the Orlando area. Coming from somebody from Chicago kind of says a lot. First bite of Pizza Moon since, did we have it in July? Oh, we might have had it on the 4th.
Watching the fireworks
Okay,
outside.
yeah. 4th of July, we had it watching the fireworks.
It was a little cold and wet.
It was. Ah, still so good. What is it about Pizza Moon?
I was just gonna say, what is it about this pizza? It's a theme park pizza, but like, this is the best pizza we've had in the state of Florida. I don't know what it is, but it's good.
It's just so good. Pizza Moon is delicious. I love it. I don't know what they do here, but yeah, definitely best on property. It might be my favorite in Florida so far. We've only tried Sales. Sales is actually really good too. How did you like the pizza?
I love the pizza, per usual.
I know.
Always. We've tried 2 different flavors here, and I just want to stick with the pepperoni.
Yeah, just like a classic pepperoni.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. You're not a huge pepperoni person. It's not like you don't like it, but I feel like you're typically like a sausage pizza.
Yeah.
I'm a pepperoni pizza, but I feel like you really like the pepperoni
I like
here.
this sauce, I like this pepperoni here. It's like the little like cup ones that almost like curl up and get like crispy. It's not like basic big pepperoni. Like I just like it. I just like Pizza Moon.
Yeah.
Period.
They do such a good job.
Yeah, and the crust had some chard today, which was nice, and it's just good. It's very good.
It's a solid pizza, and the food in general. I mean, today again, also we did the barbecue.
Oh, yeah,
like
the barbecue was
really
good
good today. So what I'm really
and the
happy about,
calzone was good.
the calzone was very good. But I would say, like overall, it does feel like things are being maintained well,
Yes,
which is
it's
something
not
I was
just
nervous
new
about.
Park
Yeah,
greatness.
because it was like, I mean, we're 6 months later now. You know, the park opened April 22nd. Previews were happening in April.
Early April?
Yeah,
No, park
the
opened
May
22nd. We did previews
We were doing
like
previews yeah.
mid-April.
Yeah, so like we've been going to the park for a long time now at this point. So like to see that like the quality is still here is a
nice.
huge plus.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think we didn't see characters like I was talking about earlier, but
It's wet today. It could
Yeah.
be like, it was wet yesterday. It's wet today, and like it's wet today.
Yeah,
so
like
I
a
understand
lot
that
of
there's no
rain.
characters.
So that's the one thing I'd be curious to see again. Like, are Rough Nut and Tough Nuts still roaming around? Like the individual meet and greets are still there. I know like you can still go meet like Toothless and Hiccup over there. The Bride and Frankenstein were still doing their thing, but like the roaming characters, I want to see that because we saw some in Potter, but I want to see if the other ones would still be here because that's kind of
right.
like
I forgot about the Potter ones.
Yeah.
You almost like can't tell their characters. They just kind of like look like people dressed funny.
yeah, I know they just kind of like blend in a little bit like school students, but so. I mean, overall, it feels like everything is going really well today. I'm just glad to see like quality is still there. Things are still, looking good. Rides are still in pretty good shape. Obviously, we had some small issues with the weather, but I mean, that's just the weather for you.
Not the park's fault.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, they're doing what they can with what they can, and I appreciate that. Still very, very busy here. I do think Epic probably needs another 2 rides to really like help out with the capacity. It's like you walk around, it doesn't feel super busy. But I would say like that's the biggest thing right now is just like some of the lines can still be decently long. But overall, I do feel like things are pretty good as far as operations go here. It feels like they're really getting kind of the hang of things. And again, we're only 6 months in. So like, yes, it's been a total of 6 months now. So it feels like it's been a while. But again, it's still such a fresh park when you look at these other parks that have been around for 20 plus years. So I think they're doing a really good job right now. Unfortunately, the rain is back. It's not too heavy. It's a little bit of a drizzle, but it's a little unfortunate. I think we're gonna go try and do Curse of the Werewolf right now, do a little night ride on that, and then maybe head over to Stardust, depending on how much time. That might be kind of the end of the night here. Into Darkmoor at night we go. A little bit of rain. You know what? That's kind of a vibe though, right? Like
This land needs kind of like this like rain, foggy look, so it's okay. As long as it doesn't start pouring, just like a light rain.
there you go. Just a little bit, It's the vibe. It's the vibe of the land. So, yeah, but again, no Halloween decorations or anything in here. So, I mean, obviously it already kind of feels a little Halloween-y. But, yeah, I would like to see maybe a little something. Oh, look. The town's about to light up here, I think, too. Here goes the lights. As I was asking earlier, I was like, I want to see it. Let's just witness the power.
Not enough power.
Not enough power. Try again next time, right?
Maybe the next run.
I will say Curse of the Werewolf at night just looks awesome. You know, you have these like little roaming caravan carts over here. So you have this one, and then as you kind of like walk up to the entrance here, you have another one. I like the lights that hang off of it. It's just cool, you know? I'm happy with the facade as you like come in. Like I said, I would like a little bit more theming on the actual ride itself, but that's all right. Now it says it's a posted 20. I guess we'll see if it actually is or not, but hopefully not. I haven't seen too many people walking in. I never noticed the face here in the wood unless it's new, but you can see it here. That's kind of unique. All right, we just got off. Nicole is gonna go again. Let's see if we can find her. Oh, it's so dark, I can't see her. Oh, they're coming back through. Guys, this ride is intense. I don't know what to tell you. It's a fast, quick ride. I think they'll be coming over here in a second. Also, I need to point out the Burning Blade is not going tonight. There they go. So no spinning, no fire tonight. Interesting. I've never seen it not spin. I have seen it not light up before. But yeah, that's too bad. So I see a tree right here that has lights on it, but I don't think any of the other trees do. I wonder if they're testing something to see how it looks or how it reacts, because literally no other trees have lights, but this one does. Also, Nicole.
Yes, sir.
The werewolf was super lit up, right?
Oh, inside the little hut. Yes, it was
Yeah.
the easiest to see since we started riding the ride. Maybe this is just the darkest it's ever been that we've gone on it, probably.
Maybe, and if we've gone on when it's been pretty dark, but before I feel like the lights would flash in there and it was hard to see them.
It was fully lit up in
Yeah.
that barn, which was kind of cool because you could see the wolf.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we could only see it on the last pass through.
Hardly even
Now
that
you
too,
can see
yeah.
it the whole time.
Yeah. So very cool. Small changes again to the ride. Looks like they're also doing some construction right here. You can see some walls right here in front of the fountain, so maybe doing something. I don't know, I'm very curious. Also, we found out New Year's Eve.
We found out they're only open till 10.
Yeah, so we have to figure out right now if that'll end up changing.
Because I don't
Maybe
really
it's not
want to
updated.
come for New Year's Eve if it's only open till 10.
I know,
I'd rather
'cause-
go to a park that's open till 1.
Yes, so Universal's open, Universal Studios is open till 1 a.m.
And Islands of Adventure.
And Islands, yeah, they're open till 1 a.m., where Epic is only currently open till 10 p.m. But that could change. Obviously, this changed, right? Because it was 8 p.m. tonight, then it went to 10. So it still could potentially change, but very interesting to see, that's potentially not going to be a way to bring in the new year, because that's what we're looking forward to. Is
Yeah, so I mean, I
being an
feel
Epic
like
New
we
Year.
should start the new year then.
I know.
Epic on the 1st, but I don't want to have to leave at 10 on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that would be rough. I guess we could always go over to Universal Studios, but then it's you're running around. Plus, I'm sure it's going to be busy to get in.
It's gonna be so crowded.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. But we're heading over to Stardust right now. Because the rain is here, I think we're going to try and make sure we can get on a ride in case it does kind of pick up. Stardust is still running. It's only 25 minutes, so we're going to do that. And then maybe carousel, whatever. And then I think we're just going to kind of wrap it up and call it a night. Like I said, it's 9 p.m. right now. We got an hour left of the park being open. We've gotten on a good amount of rides. Even with the rain, I feel like we've done a pretty good job.
I agree.
You know what? As we're walking by, I'm noticing 3 of those logos or emblems there don't have any physical photos with them. So I wonder if those are also new. So the weakened bones or muscles, the inability to independently maintain an upright position, and then the other conditions that may be aggravated by this ride. So all 3 of those you can see don't have any sort of photo associated with the circle there. So I wonder if that has to do, again, with the additional kind of additions to the warnings. I just wanted to point that out as we're going. Also, this lights up here. I want to point this out really quick. Yeah, look at this. So as the train comes by, it lights up red. It happens too in the queue, but that's pretty cool. We just did back-to-back runs, one on yellow and green. Yellow didn't feel as intense today, but I say that the back row of yellow is still the more intense ride. So if you're doing like the back row, I would say yellow is more intense. I still think green's more fun no matter where you are, but I do still think back row yellow is number one. However, Nicole went for a third time, so, oh, there she is. Coaster junkie right there. How was your run?
It was empty.
Was it really?
Yeah, they were like, pick any row you want. So obviously I sat in row 10 by myself and Berk. Nobody in 9, nobody in 8, nobody in 7. It was like rows 1, 2, 3, 4, and then me in 10.
I'm glad at least it worked.
I look what my hair's getting.
Yeah, it's raining out there right now, so I feel like it feels like little needles as you go through.
Yeah.
So somebody might have taken our umbrella, literally left it for
Lost
like
my umbrella.
probably a minute.
We made it like down
minute.
the stairs. He turned around and went back up, and it was.
It was gone. So it's raining right now.
in the locker room. It could be.
No, I had it when I went upstairs. So I think somebody took it. I think it's raining. I think somebody was like, I don't have an umbrella. There's an umbrella, and they took it. But we just filed a claim. It was actually pretty simple. I've never had to do that at Universal. I've done it at Disney. Never got it back. So hopefully Universal's a little better with it. I should also point out, no update to the restaurants coming in over here. This is part of like the phase 2 expansion from what we were told. They did kind of confirm, I think it's gonna be like a Mexican restaurant and maybe an Italian restaurant. Also, the show is just getting ready to go right now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, no updates to that. As we are heading out, by the way, Captain Cacao plushes are back in stock. We will be picking one up. Also, they went up in price, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're 40. I think they were 25 or 30 before, but they're dang cute and they look great. So Captain Cacao has this plush. Also, I don't know if these like little kid coats are new or not, these youth ones. We know we've had the hat, we've had the backpack for a while and everything else, but the plushes finally got restocked, I think in September. So I'm glad that they're still around right now. Definitely with the increased price, unfortunately, but you know what, that's okay. We're finally able to pick them up. Oh my goodness, look at these little sippers too. It's the Bitty Monster. You get your, all day refill with it as well for $34. But it's little Bitty Monster where he's holding the squirrel right here. Oh, that's so cute. For any of you that are also Moonship fans, such as myself, wearing the shirt and the hat here, we have more merch. So we have a new keychain here. So you can see right there, it's like their little air balloon. It's gonna be $16. They also have a magnet here of the air balloon. That is $16. I can't believe I caught that, look at that. Got it with my pinky. But that is going to be $16. And then the pin is going to be $17 for the pin there. We also have a mug, look at that, $27. So it does look like they are finally adding some new merch for Moonship. Captain Cacao plush has been bought. How to Train Your Dragon's music, lighting the stage, lights going nuts. What a way to end the night. Well, the rain is coming down, but I picked up a few more pieces of merchandise for Moonship Chocolate and Sweets. But overall, 6 months later, Epic is looking really good. Things seem to be going well. We had some rain today. I know a lot of people complain about the rain at this park. We still were able to do a lot of rides. We rode Stardust 2 times for myself, 3 times for Nicole. No, even more. 3 times because I did it this morning as well. So 3 times for me, 4 times for Nicole. We did Hiccups twice. We did Curse of the Werewolf twice. We did Donkey Kong. We did Monster Unchained. Honestly, we could have done Ministry as well. That was a 20-minute wait when we went over to Stardust, and that was at about 9 o'clock, so we definitely could have done that as well. I'm telling you, like, we got stuff done, even in the rain, even after waiting 2.5 hours for Donkey Kong. I don't know, I think it's actually holding up really well. The food is, like, still really good today. The vibes are really high. I mean, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I love the park and I love being here, and I've missed it these past few months. So I'm glad that like today felt as good as it was when we were going like back over the summer, and I'm excited to come back as like the months go on and keep checking in on the park.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll get annual passes at some time, next year. They haven't made an announcement. They haven't teased it anything, so we'll see. We do have another day coming up in November, and then we currently have New Year's Eve. Again, we got to see what's going on with that, but obviously we're hoping to like ring in the new year here, but if that's not the case, I don't know. I mean, they offer really good firework displays here, which is kind of why I was hoping they were going to do something, but if it's only open until 10, we'll have to kind of see what's going on with it. But either way, we're gonna get out of here, beat this rain, hopefully, and try and run to valet. Thankfully, also another nice perk is they take the AP like benefits here, so we still have valet included, which is actually super, super nice. So if you guys have like free parking, things like that, it's all included here at Epic, even though you still have to buy your tickets. But either way, we'll be back in the other parks very, very soon. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here at Epic Universe, but more importantly, thank you so much for being here.